We are at a SawStop demoing. We're gonna show you how you can safely cut the woods, not cut your fingers. Rick's gonna give us a live demo. So exciting for this, because I know we have a lot of contractors using the softwares, but today we're gonna work with like the SawStop. They're gonna give you a demo of how this, or maybe you can talk about this product a little bit more.
Yeah, so basically, every SawStop saw has a brake cartridge that's mounted underneath the blade. We introduced a small electrical signal onto the blade through the arbor. There's a microprocessor on the brake cartridge that monitors that signal. Wood won't affect that signal, but the human body will. So if you touch the spinning blade, you absorb that signal off the blade. It causes the brake cartridge to release a heavy-duty spring, and it jams the aluminum block right into the spinning teeth of the blade. It stops the blade and drops it below the table in less than 5 milliseconds. So it's 10 times faster than the car's airbag. So that way you just get a little nick on your finger instead of going to the hospital.
Yeah.
When you first turn the SawStop on,
Thank you.
it's going to go through the diagnostic check. It's just making sure that everything is safe on the saw. That's why you see that flashing light.
Yep.
Once it determines that everything is safe on the saw, I'll just have a solid green light, and I can pull the paddle. Now, if something wasn't safe, like you tried to run it without a brake cartridge, it wouldn't run because it's not safe, okay? Once you get it safe, you pull the paddle. Even though I turned it off, if I was touching the blade right now, I would activate the brake because it's still dangerous, okay?
Right.
Once we've completely stopped, I can safely touch it, and the saw notices that I'm touching the blade. See, if I'm touching the blade, it will not operate. Okay? So it's constantly monitoring what's going on with it. Now, people always ask us why we use a hot dog as a stand-in for a finger.
Yeah.
It's not because we don't trust it. We've been in business for 20 years. We have over 300,000 saws in use. We've never had a failure in the system. It's worked every time.
Right.
We do this because we don't want to promote sticking your fingers on a saw blade.
Sure.
But this works just like a regular finger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on.
Yeah.
And it'll go pretty quick as accidents don't happen slowly, and we'll see what happens. Okay?
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
Holy shit, the sausage is stuck.
Finger save.
That's
You can
right.
say, oh my god. That was crazy.
So now we just replace the cartridge. It's $99 for the cartridge. You can back up the run.
Wow, that was so insane.
Yeah.
That could be your finger saved here. This is amazing. And you only get like a tiny skin scratch. This is incredible.
Yes.
We're gonna share all this to our clients, potentially saving their fingers. The reason I want to stop here because we got a GC telling us that there's a wood kickback, and then when the wood kickback, it cut off their fingers. Like, holy shit, that's crazy. And then it's much safer to just buying this, save your finger, and then going to the hospital.
Right. Just go to SawStop.com and find a local deal.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Rick.
welcome.
Thank you so much for showing us.
You bet.
It's amazing.